Oh, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the War for Wildemount. We're totally as planned, and we are going back to our adventures, everybody, in Brightshore. Now, let us continue where we left off, where our adventurers have been through high and low so far, being trapped in the skeletal isles. The skeleton isles, where one of you were petrified, and to the point where you all had to figure out a way off the islands by attacking a bunch of kobolds and befriending a captain, which then led you all to attacking a coven of hags that led to a very epic encounter where you all dispatched them, not without taking wounds from all sides. But with that, you all continue, leaving the islands on the Ishwood, captained by Silverlonius. As you all make your way out, the basilisk chased you down, but you traveled through the fog, exiting somewhere you all hadn't anticipated. Now, when you all exited the fog, you would come upon strange, eerie land where dark, glooming mountains stretched across the landscape and the waves, as you all were now on the Brightshore. Some of you had figured. After battling the waves and darting across the sea, you all had seen a few of the residents of this place. All elemental and unnatural to what you had been used to. Things that you would only think that would exist in fairy tales. But as you survived a vortex moving across, 3 days have passed. And 4 days have passed. And you all are still floating across the Brightshore. With that, and almost nowhere to go for the moment. What do you all do?
So we're covering the things that we did in those 4 days?
Yeah, we can quickly cover over what you guys have done.
I need to make some more of my tea for those three of those days, first of all. Uh-oh.
You accidentally made one.
Can I try to remake that because I have extra supplies?
Oof. I would have to say for time's sake, that one day you weren't able to keep it down as much.
Okay.
So go ahead and now roll a wisdom saving throw, correct? Yes, it's a wisdom.
That's only if I'm below half health.
Oh, okay, sorry. Excuse me.
Since we were unaccosted.
Yes.
Just more irritable than normal. Okay. And then next 2 days. Wow, I'm all over.
You were at least in a better mood than first day. So everybody stayed away from you for the most part.
Okay.
Letting you just take your anger out on the ropes and such. And the Ishwood wasn't as happy as well, but hey, you know.
Shit.
And then the rest of the time, I was gonna work with Amari, and I think Nahon wanted to join us on history lessons. Nahon wanted to work on common.
Right. So yeah, if Nahon was able to witness that, he'd the conversation would probably come to a point where he'd ask if it'd be okay for him to join you all, because you know what they say, two's company, three's a crowd. He wouldn't push, but
Right. I'd say make a performance check for you, Nahon, and for Lesia studying with Amari. Forgot to let everybody know. JP won't be with us because some medical complications, but other than that, we wish him well and hope that he will be able to join us next week. Other than that.
So would that not be intelligence to memorize? Or?
Normally I would say yes, but it's also speech. So I would say maybe.
It's up to you.
Okay. I'm thinking, why not memorize? And it's more learning. So go ahead and the both of you roll intelligence checks. With advantage as well, excuse me.
Oh, I think Nahon's fine.
I think I'm.
Nice.
You don't want to roll again. You're okay.
Guess I'm just in a good mood today. I don't know.
19s for both of us, okay?
Okay.
Natural 20, and it's actually a 19.
Yeah, right.
With that, you will begin. I mean, Nahon, you begin to learn the more some more northern roots of how the Wyandiers talk and such, and you
so
also
it's
now
history
begin to
this.
notice, you begin to notice that Amari has a also more southern accent compared to those of the north, and that he sometimes mixes the two together, but he overall represents what those of the south kind of go up and like live in the north sound like. That's what you've been learning with the time with him studying.
Interesting. Okay.
And with Alessia, I'd have to say you are now you are, I would say, a few good rolls from being proficient.
Okay.
After your time studying with Amari.
Alrighty. And it was just the one roll, correct? For both of us?
Yeah, you guys don't have to roll multiple times. It's okay.
Okay. That's us then.
All right. As this has been happening, you all have been maintaining the ship and working it, studying and learning. And yet, you have been dreaming. You have been dreaming strange, though, to the point where you have felt like you have been in this repeating dream with Nahon that stopped to where you both were having a conversation, and it was in this strange, desolate place in gray, dark mountains. But the last things you begin to see are visions of some strange copper dragon that flies through the air and encircles the landscape around you, to which then it turns over. You see these strange vaults with amethysts all around them and strange ruins that glow. The vault begins to open and shift to where it pulls you in. Darkness engulfs you. You begin to hear the feathers and the flocks and crows of ravens as they fly past you. You awake. About a few days later. In total, you've been asleep for 6 days? Yes.
Dang.
Awake with Lesia over your side.
Okay. How long have I been out?
Almost a week.
Where are we?
We ended up near Brightshore, it seems. We're trying to leave as fast as we can.
How is everyone else?
Mostly okay. We had the issue with another storm, and some of us almost got sucked into a maelstrom, but we made it out okay.
Oh, sorry, waking up. Where's Nahon? Might want to hear this.
I think he's on the deck, last I saw.
Okay, hang on. Let me get out of here without passing out.
Let me help. You've been
Yeah.
off your feet for a while.
Oh, that's right. Yep, and we're on a boat. Great. Okay.
And I kind of offer my shoulder and an arm to help
Gonna
him.
yeah,
prop up.
definitely take that.
You you haven't seen any big flying creatures near the boat, have you? Or like off in the distance?
One, several days ago, it was kind of enshrouded in what seemed to be smoke. It didn't look like a dragon. It had 2 wings and 2 legs, not 4.
Well, that's good. Sort of.
Also a giant worm, but not the dragon.
Oh! That's very good. I think you're not gonna like this, but we might have to go to war.
You're right, I don't like that.
Fun.
Was there any landmarks that like were near the vault or anything, or?
A mossy, kind of like stony landscape and architecture. But other than that, make a intelligence roll.
Or yay, okay.
Actually, excuse me, make a perception check to kind of like see. It's more of like past memory or trying to look and like peer into something, you know.
Okay.
You know that the dragon flew over this town, this stony town that was engulfed in this area. That had the shadow casted over by these dark mountains. It was very mossy, stony structures that were around everything. And give me a second. the. Sorry. There's like weird things about it. Yeah, no, that's about it. Sorry.
Well, are there any towns near us that you know of, Leslie? Or anyone knows?
No.
Maybe Silverlonius might know something. I think we have to go. I know we're looking for a town. I don't know if there's any mossy towns near us on the coast or not that we can see.
What would we be looking for there?
Oh, nothing. Just a giant copper dragon circling overhead and, ominous death, probably. The usual.
What would we be seeking? Something from the dragon? Do you know?
No, here's the weird part. We sort of follow the dragon a little bit to a vault, and I don't really ever see what happens after we go in them. It's just kind of a reoccurring dream I've been having for the past week, almost like I'm there, but not really. So it's like I'm in two places. It's a little disturbing and distorted.
See if anyone knows anything. I can't guarantee the others would want to go.
Yeah, so maybe part of me is over in the vault, or something I left behind, or something I'm supposed to find. I don't know. Yeah, that shore doesn't look fun.
It does not. No.
Well, Starmindic is feeling better. Figure out that shotgun thing he was playing with.
Not that I'm aware.
Alright.
Honestly, most of the time I am not checking on you or working on the ship. I am with Nahon and Namari.
How's Marcus? Better?
Better. He wanted us to go on shore for a bit to get intelligence on the Zorhasians, but he changed his mind once he saw the giant worm.
Oh. Okay. And we have no idea where we are. Great.
Somewhere on Brightshore, but beyond that, not really know.
Well, I think I should at least let the others know I'm alive.
Yes,
Or
hold
at
on. Up you go.
Stairs. Oh. Alright,
You have
hey.
feeling in your legs?
A bit?
Good.
Up. Everyone else? I'm alive. How are you all?
Oh, Mayet. We're okay.
Yeah.
Not yet. Oh
Hi.
my goodness. Mari
Yeah.
closes the book.
Amari, do you know anything more about where we are?
We are in the Brightshore. That's is most of I remember and don't know.
Are there any, like, weird, stony, mossy towns around here?
We have not encountered anything of that yet, I would say.
Seems all just
But-
good Black Mountain.
These all been just desolate areas and places and strange creatures along the coast. That is all I know.
What is it?
Well, I don't know. you've been on the boat the whole time, haven't you, Nahon?
Yeah. Why?
Are you sure?
Mostly.
No, okay. Well, I thought you were with me wherever we were, but maybe
Mm.
you didn't like have any weird dreams about like being in front of a vault or anything, or no?
Vault.
Yeah, like we were sitting around there, like talking, like going into the vault, and then I don't know. I thought you knew something, because I just keep having the same dream over and over, and it's just you and me standing in front of a vault.
He kind of like leans back, just kind of like seems to be like a little concern on his face, but he's mostly just like scouring his mind, thinking, not hiding it. Not to remember anything about the vault, no, but I did have some sort of dream. I just thought it was me though, but maybe.
Huh.
Uh,
Oh, well.
you say you got pulled to a vault.
Yeah, I think I was there, like, well, mentally at least for a week or so, and now I'm back here.
Dream
Kinda
seemed
weird.
like that, but yeah. Strange. I not to know of any vault, especially not here. Well, there's one vault I know of, but it's in Marquette, and probably not vault you think of. So
What's it look like?
is how you say is where I learn my craft.
Oh!
Yeah.
Like a bank vault.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh. No, I don't think it's like.
I do not think I know any vaults around here, but maybe Silveralonius may know.
Yeah,
Maybe the best
maybe. I
chance.
mean, he seems to know a lot of weird random stuff, and maybe he has I don't know, an old book on the ship or something.
Are you? Never mind.
Am I okay? No, I don't know. Tired.
You say there's towns nearby, though.
Yeah, like some kind of weird moss-covered town.
Might have to do with what Kesra had messaged me back on with the rock. He had told me that there is a few settlements that the Cerberus Assembly controls over here on this side.
Right.
But
Interesting.
he said we still must be wary, for they are not what they seem to be. He couldn't explain too much.
I'd
Right.
rather not deal with them if I don't have to.
I think we are safe here mostly. It's bad idea to go on the surface, but you seem as if you have idea, Mayat.
I think there's something in the vault we're supposed to find. Just I don't know what or where.
Another stone, maybe?
Maybe.
How you find the vault in the dream? He kind of holds up the air quotes.
I don't know. I'm just there.
Didn't you say something about the dragon?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think we would see or know if there was a big copper dragon flying around. I feel like that might be easy.
Well, I never see dragon before, but yeah, probably.
DM, what all do I know about copper dragons? Like, am I aware dragons are generally on the more good side of the spectrum, or
I'd say for this, make a nature check.
I guess the metallics are on the good side?
You'll generally know that, but this is, I guess, for just what's it called? Specifics.
Routine?
You'd know copper dragons to be a more chaotic form, the good dragons on the metallic side, where they they concern themselves more with individual goals of what they're trying to do rather than of what all dragons are trying to do.
Okay, so they're more self-interested, is what you're saying.
And tricksters.
Oh, interesting.
Well, at least it will be friendly, relatively, more interested in its own goals than anyone else's, though. But that's better than, a dragon that wants to eat us on sight.
So, Copper Dragon is not as bad as most dragons, or worse than most?
Typically, dragons are split along metallic and chromatic. Metallic are more on the good side of things.
Some
Metallic are not. Or chromatic are not.
sounds simple way to say it, but I assume there's more to it. But
It's general. There are exceptions.
Oh, so it
Right.
still could eat us. Great.
Possibly.
Yay.
It could be his self-interest is he's very hungry. Did you have an idea of the size of it? Like, are we dealing with an ancient dragon or a young one? That could also determine some things.
I'm not sure. It was flying, high above me, so
Nothing
hard to tell
compare
exactly.
to-
Yeah. It could fly, so
It did not look like a baby, at least.
Okay. If we find a baby dragon, we're keeping.
how big are
That
dragons?
could be more trouble than it's worth. What was that?
Just how big are dragons anyway?
They can be bigger than this boat. The really old ones,
Oh shit! So they just get bigger the longer they live.
pretty much.
I think that happens to most people. They get fatter the longer they live, and they get bigger. But yeah, maybe this dragon's really big. I wonder if Silverlonius has ever seen a dragon, but he's out sailing around.
I have never encountered one.
Okay.
Let's see if Silverlonius knows anything about any of this.
Yeah, I think we should let Marcus and Darminicus know too. Maybe they might want to hear about this.
We would be excited.
I have a feeling Marcus will want to kill the dragon, but
Seems like it does it not.
Oh, is Marcus still got the whole red eye thing going on?
no, that's over with.
Good.
He disrupting the ritual basically removed all of that.
Yeah,
It
he's
does
okay now,
He did too.
Good.
mostly.
Okay, don't have to throw him off the boat. Right.
He is
Yeah.
aware I'm a werewolf now.
Shit. Okay.
He took
Take
it
it
better than I
better.
thought, actually.
Yeah,
He did not try to kill me immediately, so...
not
that is
take it good, but better.
All right. Well, yeah, let's go find him, and then Silverlonius knows the thing or knows where we are.
He actually attacked me more when he didn't know I was a werewolf than when he did.
Yeah, but kind of crazy at the time.
He was insane at the time, yes.
So, you all make your way up to the top deck to where you see Marcus and Darminicus. And what have you two have been doing while they were chatting?
Well, I in all honesty, if they've come up, you'll see Dominicus say, Marcus, after the past couple of days, you're doing pretty darn good on the Ishwood.
Well, the Ishwood is an amazing ship. She feels so alive, Dominicus.
I've seen. This is what I see. Let's see in my head. in the corner of my eyes. Mayette, you're awake.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know if I was actually sleeping for that whole time or not, but
well, you've definitely
I'm
been sleeping.
here. Oh, okay.
Not to be mean.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of news. I've been having some fun dreams that might interest you all.
Oh, here we go again. Please enlighten us.
You want to go meet a dragon?
He stares at you right now. A dragon.
Yeah, that's kind of the thought I thought you. Yeah.
Hold on. What?
Alright, let me be clear. If we see a dragon, we go the opposite way or we kill it.
No.
I
If
told
we,
you.
Marcus,
if
I
we-
think this is the first time you ever suggested retreating.
Have you seen a dragon before?
My uncle has told me stories, yes.
I've only heard the stories, and I will not mess with that.
Alright, fair enough.
Why
No,
would we see a
there's-
dragon?
I don't know. Why have I been seeing a dragon for 6 days?
Hmm.
Are you asking me?
Well, someone hopefully knows. I don't know.
He's looking very weird at you right now. And he turns his head towards Dominicus. Like,
I mean,
what the hell should I answer here?
I mean, consider the track record of Mayette's dreams.
Mate,
She has told us before.
well, let's hope the dragon dream just is a dream. I'm not planning on meeting a dragon unless we're prepared and to kill it.
Well, either we go to it, or heck, it might even come to us. In all honesty,
It's just a dream. Why would a dragon come to us? We try to avoid these lands because of the dragons.
Lessia, are dragons powerful enough to project dreams to other people? Like they can call people?
Don't know.
Hmm.
I've never heard of anything like that, but
Well, I
I
can
know
tell
some dragons can use powerful magics, so it's possible.
I can tell you they're powerful enough to swallow this boat.
The dragon she did see, though, was a copper one, so
And
it's
it wanted us to follow it.
better side.
So I don't think it wants to eat us unless it's a really mean dragon. That's just rude.
But yet, this is a dream. Why are we talking about a dream? Like if it's real.
I don't know. Everything else I've dreamt about has come true so far.
I hope this one doesn't.
Strange.
either that or we just fall into it. That's all.
Well, if a dragon is looking for us, I'd at least like to be prepared to know about it.
I guess in the end we'll make the proper preparations, just in case.
Ah,
Yeah.
All right. So harpoons.
See, now you're talking.
Make it angry.
Yes, that is the last thing we want to do.
Yeah, I can see your point. Yeah.
Maybe. Well, here's the weird thing. It kept like circling over a town like it was waiting for something, and then when we arrived, it would fly towards a vault. But I don't know what's in the vaults or anything. Maybe there's something we're supposed to find.
What town is it?
I don't know. It's mossy and old and made out of rocks.
I've never heard of such a town.
Think of a anything like that It must be a very old town.
You think it's around here, in this area?
The coast did look the same a little bit.
Hmm. Oh.
Was the town in ruins?
Don't.
All right.
Well,
Have you went to Silverlonius yet?
No, we were gonna go to him next. We figured we'd let you know as well.
All right. Yeah. Well, yeah, we won't engage in any attack in any case then.
Although I'm sure telling Silverlonius that the Copper Dragon is looking for a bunch of people on his boat might freak him out.
Oh, you did mention a vault. Maybe that pique his interest.
well, ask him about the town, not the dragon.
Do that. Okay.
All right. We'll both man the helm here. Here.
Yeah, I guess we'll go. Is he in his cabin or?
I think so. And then,
The only
and then
place
I,
you could be
He is.
I bang my foot 3 times, like just for him to hear movement.
Marcus turns his head to you and gives you like a smirk. Clever.
It's just an alarm. I don't know if he's sleeping. Probably is.
You hear the creak.
Nope.
I wasn't expecting him coming up here.
You want to take the
Is
helm?
he? Yeah, I'll take it.
There you go.
Doors fly open. You all see a man pop out. The blasted. What's happening? What was that?
Well, that's one way to find him. Silverlonius, do you know if there's any towns nearby?
Well, let us go check. I have maps down in the bottom. We should go consult. Come.
All right.
Marcus turns his head to Dominicus. I hope she mentions the dragon. That'll
We'll
be
see.
fun.
Are you gonna follow them down, or are you gonna stick up here?
Nah, I'll stay with you. I'm gonna
Alright,
stay
then.
away from all this craziness.
Nahon is gonna follow them down.
Yep.
I'm
I'm going.
traveling with Maya, of course. I'm still kind of supporting her, so she stays upright.
And I'll go all the way down.
Yeah.
Hey, Amari. I think you should go down as well.
Oh. And he kind of shakes his head after staring off into the distance of the sea.
I hope he's okay.
Where are we going, Silverlonius? Mari then says when everybody starts stepping down. Just another place that the Eastwood has to offer. Come, I haven't showed you all this. It's a good place to come if you all wish some peace and quiet.
Might have been nice to know a few days ago.
Silverlonius goes down the hatch.
That's a
Down
fucking trapdoor.
Yes, some would say. Keep a minor brig here as well, but If you step through onto this room, and you can see that there's another set of doors that can just open up, and he goes down further in,
It's a bastard.
and you can see
Come on,
this
Marty.
like highly decorated room with glass all underneath that lead that like kind of like allow you to see the sea and like a bunch of like light and everything that kind of pours through through the sun, or not through the sun, but through all of the chaos underneath the oceans of the Brightshore. You're able to see through the windows past some of the curtains.
Is this
It's
on
kinda-
like sea level or is this below sea level?
It's below, so you're able to see like under the water and everything.
Mhm.
Kind of got this like aquarium look to it.
Nice.
How thick are those windows?
How thick? Oh, they're pretty thick, and I have to say, Eastwood also had some magic, you'd have to say. Mm-hmm.
I was
That
about
makes
to
me
say,
feel better about that.
well, it seemed a little bigger on the inside.
Alright, so maps, yes?
Pull up a map here.
Try to find a map of where we are and pull it out.
All right. Sorry, no, he'll pull it out. I was handing something off. Hold on. He pulls out a map of the Brightshore. You can see there's a few locations marked off. Seems to be there last time I traversed here. There was 2 towns, it seems. New Haxon and Rothold.
Sounds friendly.
Trying to remember. I remember Rothold. That was a friendly place. Friendly for my kind. Part of the revelry is upon that place. Wonderful.
What was what were the buildings like?
In Rothold, I would have to say it was more wood, some stone. They had strange elven towers around everything. It was part of this old elven village, I have to say, in the harbor.
Look to my head. Does not sound like the place, yes?
No. What about any villages, kind of along like the rocky coast that might be covered in moss? I'm guessing they're old, maybe.
Haxon is an old place and not very large, I'd have to say. And I've been there once or twice on a few things, rare occasions for looking for artifacts, from what I remember. They have a good market of rare arcane antiquities, as you would say.
Possibly. No. I don't know why whatever is calling us would want us to go there unless. Can it change shapes? I mean, can they do that this year?
He just kind of shrugs. Magic can do a lot of things.
Silverlonius just nods.
Isn't there like a god that can change into like different creatures and shapes too?
Can not all gods do that?
My mom can't. Well, okay, she can't. She can, but she can't.
Some have a few preferred forms, but
Alright.
but yes, there is a. Do I have to make a religion check for this?
What are you trying to find exactly?
Basically, name a god that can. It's more about
Change.
the shape shifting. Yeah.
Yeah, religion check.
Hell, why not?
Go ahead if you
Rack
wish
my
to as well.
brain. For sure,
Alright
we
then.
would have. Surely, she would have read about something about that.
So you guys know that there's a few gods that can change form. Give me a moment here. Hold on. However, the ones that would change the most would have to. You would know them to be those of nature or of extreme magical or divinational, like, I guess, form or entity.
The Wild Mother,
Say
maybe?
the one would be you would find it, and yet you would remember, but I don't think. No, you would remember too, Lesia. It would be the Moonweaver. Chien would constantly change form.
Can only think of like the Moonweaver and the Wild Mother, but I don't really think or know why they would be trying to hold up. But that seems like a stretch.
Does. I think we're kind of grasping at straws here.
I think so.
Where do copper dragons usually live? Dragons itself, that's rather.
It can vary. Age,
Um,
type.
I remember a woman running the town. She looked very strange to me, I would say. She was a bit larger than most folk and had eyes of fire and yellow that would look into your soul.
Creepy. I do that too. Weird. Maybe.
Yes, but she
What
appeared
was she
human.
like? She what?
She appeared human, but had all these strange qualities, I would say, yes. It's all coming back. Hung out with a lot of Dragonborn as well. Tons over there. Lots of mercenaries.
That might be our best lead if we want to pursue this.
I mean, surely Dragonborn. Do you think Dragonborn would know where other dragons are?
What is connection to dragons anyway? Are
They're
not
like
children, right? Dragon make dragon. Right? Complicated?
it's complicated.
Okay, alright.
When a dragon and another creature love each other very much, Dragonborn happens. More or less.
Oh. How?
I don't know.
Alright, complicated. Alright, fine.
I've never actually seen a Dragonborn, I don't think.
With someone, maybe there are 3 months, I should know this.
But
Nicotranis.
where's that town relative to us, Silver Loonies? Is it nearby? Is it far?
Amari, could you help me with this? Yes, I could. Let me check here and meet me over there. He's gonna go ahead and roll wisdom saving. Not a wisdom saving throw, but a wisdom check. Here, hold on.
I know the town would be somewhere near a rocky shore, sort of like the one that we can see. If that helps.
say he was getting help from Silverlonius. He takes out, I forget the navigator's tool, but you know, that kind of thing that cut
They
the
are
distance.
called navigator's tools, actually.
He takes out the navigator's tools and tries to tell the distance. And
The sextant, right?
yeah, Saxon. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. When he looks over, we are about 3 days away.
3 days. Wow. Do we really want to change our course? Just
Would we be going out of our ways or kind of on the way?
Well,
Town is inland, alright?
We would have to at least divert enough to get close to shore, but
it is inland. It's not too far out of our way, and wouldn't hurt buying those supplies there. And like I say, they always have rare antiquities and trinkets.
how hostile would they be to us if they know where
It
we
is the more civilized town. Rockhold, from what I remember, that was the party town.
That's a question. How about wildlife? Not much of it I see, but that's which I do see.
The
Terrible.
natives have it tamed there, from what I know. There's tons of them. Everyone is almost ready and armed, from what I remember.
with the current political situation, if we roll up with our various looks and accents, are we going to be safe relatively there?
This is not controlled by Zorhashins, if I remember. This is all independent.
That's
Hmm.
promising.
Well, I not know what's market is neutral, right? So, yeah. Not sure.
stop there for supplies. It would, give us a chance to get off the boat too.
It wouldn't hurt to get some things there. If I have a feeling we might need them.
I feel as if he's dangerous, but might be good just to, well, get some aggression out of the system.
Yeah.
Would have been nice a few days ago.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'm
Do you
sorry.
need more? Do you need more tea? Probably find that.
The time has passed to need that, and it has to be fresh. So buying it now would do no good.
Well, I do need some incense and a few other things. So maybe a change of clothes because I really don't like, it gets cold at night on a boat. How come nobody told me this?
That is, yeah, it's best to get something more.
Yeah.
How are we doing on food as well?
We should be good for about 7 more days.
Yeah, we will definitely want to get more food and
I
more.
don't know. Unless you want to keep eating that crap I can, conjure up, which it works, but it doesn't taste great.
Also,
Yeah,
if you have
food.
another vision that lasts a week, then we can't rely on that.
True.
Why not? Well, many a reason why not, but fuck it.
There is always a reason why not.
Nahon, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And it is a wisdom saving throw, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Great. Fun.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Am I watching him right now? Is he doing anything weird?
You see him you stare, Nahon, kind of like wandering off. And you feel this like grip around your throat. And you feel cold as it waves over you. And you hear in the back of your mind, you.
Nahon is trying his best to try to look natural, like look how he usually does, more of a laid back appearance. But you definitely see this shift. This if anyone is looking, he doesn't really do anything. He tries to keep his pose, but there's this tension and this kind of like tension on his face, as if that look he's kind of aiming downward. That's kind of like a little wistful. Just kind of turns tense and almost angry, like he's looking at something, like an enemy, like one of those kobolds. Does it last, or do I get to shake it off?
After about a minute, you were able to shake it off.
I'm just gonna try my best to keep my breathing even and stay calm and try to hide it, really.
Let's see here.
Don, you alright? You were
Hmm.
talking about the town, then you went really quiet for a second.
Oh, sorry, just thinking.
But you usually always say what you're thinking out loud.
True, I guess, is issue with common and, mother tongue. I am okay.
You're not thinking about running off again, are you?
Here, I would die. I do not plan to do that. No.
There you go, Mayetta. Upside to being on the boat the whole time. Nahon cannot run.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, none of you can really run anywhere.
Damn, it's his reputation now.
We can set sail there immediately. There's no trouble.
I suppose we should let the others know.
Sounds good. How soon do we reach shore?
3 days, you said?
Let me look again. Amari, got it all wrong. So about in a day and a half, you still has much to learn. What? I thought they had it. No, you have to use the tool this way and this. Here. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Maps are really big anyway. It's hard to think about it that way, at least for me.
It's all right. We'll make our way. Set course.
Hey, DM, can you spell the names of the 2 towns that he talked about? It was...
Yes. Here you go. Haxon, not Hexen.
Interesting place. Not owned by the Empire or other Empire. Is
Have
it
you been
Empire?
to either of them, Nahon?
No, not even close to here. It's just interesting thoughts. Independent town is okay and not conquered or anything.
If I remember, most of these lands used to be owned by Draconia. Till the day it blew that fuck up.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that stuff blew up back then.
So much history.
So now things are just scattered about.
Which one sounds more like the place we're looking for, Rathold or New Hex?
New Hexen. Haxon, for sure.
Let's try there.
Also is the better chance to get supplies.
Yeah.
And they probably have more people who might know of the place we are looking for, even if it is not completely reliable.
I remember being there, and you didn't have to worry about getting stabbed in the back. You just had to worry about something coming over those walls. Everything's in ruins in some weird way. It's a
Interesting idea.
bunch of shambles, if you ask me.
Good. I've already been stabbed in the back once, and it wasn't fun. So if we can avoid that.
Same.
Oh yeah.
Oh, goodness, almost forgot about that in all of them. Shit.
Shit, why has this become common?
I forget about a lot of things. I've gone through a lot. You've been through a lot.
When it happened to me, it was before we met. Before we got on this boat, even.
Let's see it. This is going to be a weird question, but bear with me. When you visited my mom,
Yes.
did she give you any? Like, I don't know, like a trinket or something, or whatever.
She kind of looks a little embarrassed. It felt like a hug, but that was it.
Oh yeah, she's good at tugging. No, guess I'll have to use. Good. Darn, I really like this bracelet. Maybe, hopefully she'll send it. Yeah, I think when we land, I'll try to contact her. Maybe she knows something more about this weird vault with Raven. I don't dare light a fire on the boat, though. We won't. I'll wait.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, the Ishwood wouldn't like that, but we do have a brazier you can light from the very front.
No, it's got to be like a lot of incense and stuff. It's a whole ritual. It's weird. Marcus will probably freak out and jump overboard. I'll giggle and break concentration. It'd be a good time.
Then we would have to get him out of the water again. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, we could just wait till we're on shore.
Especially with some of the things that we have seen in the water since we got here.
Yeah, is my worry.
Yeah, is that Basilisk still following us?
Kind of walks over to Alessia.
I can only tell direction, not distance, so
Oh.
it's over, and I just point in the vague direction where it is, just like it's somewhere that way.
We should
Well-
point somewhere south.
Yeah, land seems better.
Even if it was following us, it probably got sucked into that maelstrom.
Some part of the land is, what I would say, rough. It's difficult.
His understatement.
Okay. I mean, that's a plan. I think we should let Marcus and Darminicus know.
Yeah, they will need to know which way to head, since they are the one at the helm.
Yeah.
And hey, we can sell this to Marcus as another chance to get intelligence, and I kind of make air quotes there.
Sure. I'm gonna laugh if we go there and he doesn't even speak the language.
That would
Probably
be fun.
doesn't.
They speak common over here, Captain?
They should, yes.
I imagine the chronic as well, given the number of Dragonborn.
Shame I don't know
Oh.
that.
Wait,
Wait,
That
am
one I don't.
I want to meet the dragon.
I mean, like I say, I see
They
a
are
few
like
in
other
the...
people. There are good ones, there are bad ones. There are some
People
awful
Most
who-
stuff.
seem to be mercenaries from what I've seen. Good fighters.
Well, yes. Very good fighters. They're people with claws and teeth.
And some of them can breathe various elements.
All right. Gonna get up and I'm gonna be like, all right, I'll let them know which direction is it that we're going.
We need to head northwest.
All right, north. Oh, no.
Excuse me. Looking at it upside down. A little bit northeast.
Yes, Captain.
Is it northwest or northeast? That's pretty different.
Oh, wait, no, it's southeast. Oh, so look
Captain,
at that.
you're fucking with us.
Are you holding the map the right way up?
I think I am this time. Yeah. Indeed. Yes. North, southeast.
Northeast. Okay, I don't know what direction that is.
Why are we asking the drunk person to tell us which way to go?
Southeast, for sure. Yes. Mhm.
I am confident in.
I'm waiting for him to change his answer within the next 5 seconds.
She's
Same.
sitting there like just stares at him.
Are you sure?
Looks back down on the map. Looks back up. And gives a nod. Yes.
Amari, can you confirm?
He looks over at the map. Yes. He is talking. Yes. He's
Okay,
looking at it correctly. Southeast.
alright, southeast it is. I think we'll say Amari told us where to go.
Fair
Alright.
enough.
Mayat, do you still need help or are you okay now?
Yeah, I think I'm okay. I need to be alone for a little bit. Yeah. Check in, let mom know what's up. Say hi. I haven't talked to her in a long time.
Hmm.
It's kind of like being back, my other parents. I don't really enjoy being stuck in a boat, or a tower for one place for a long time.
Yeah, boat is cold and cramped and not fun, but at
Yeah.
least we have the sights, I guess.
Yeah. Water. Fun. Okay, I'm gonna go back up to where Marminicus are.
Before you do, Maya, Alicia, can I speak to you for a sec?
Sure.
What the? Yeah.
Kind of looks over to Lennox and Amari. Alone of you, do not mind.
He gives a nod and starts heading his way to Mari. So I will leave as well. So, okay. And he
Thank
gives a
you.
nod and goes.
Yeah, so once their footsteps have faded away, Nahon just kind of gives a smile after seeing Amari leave, and then just kind of looks to the others, and it fades. The dream I had. I think I learned something new about the stone.
I have a feeling
Okay.
it's not good.
Not really, no.
Of course it is.
Mm. Yeah, so I was kind of, how you say, in water around my feet, and there was this cage made of same thing that the stone is. Create a cage of itself and drag me down into the water. There was this man, seems to have a lot of jewelry, nobility, it seemed. I thought at first maybe be Bacchus, but maybe not. What I think is maybe I was wrong about the stone. I think I think it not like me having it. And I think it started to attack me.
It has hurt you in the past, so I'm not too surprised.
Yes. But I suppose now it has its grip in me.
We definitely need to figure out how to destroy it.
Well, that is why we get to Buali. If not destroy it first, get it
If we
away
can
from
get there with all of these side tracking.
Exactly. Is the one issue I have with this, but if we need to resupply, I suppose.
Also,
we-
if something wants us to go to this vault that badly to keep my head out that long, it might be something important
True.
for good or bad.
Yeah, is my worry, but I think maybe we'd be okay. We face worse than dragon. I don't know.
Again, that depends on how old it is.
Right. Well,
If it is old enough, we will all die, no question.
well, shit. No one's in Marcus like to kill them. Or
I
ransom them.
don't think he's ever fought a dragon. I think he is just showing bravado.
Yeah. Well, is all I wish to say. Just somebody should know.
Thank you for telling us.
Hmm. I will
Don't know how much
probably
it would help that we know this, but
is best.
don't think it
Case
will
I-
either.
It's best just to have insights in case I do something not myself.
I'll try to keep an eye on you as well.
Hmm.
Pretty much just need to keep an eye on everyone in this group at this point, actually.
Pretty much, yeah. It's exhausting, isn't it?
A little.
Hmm.
I include myself in that, by the way.
Yeah, I've been keep eye on you too. I have your back, or try to, hope to.
Although the worst of the month has passed now, so I can ease up a little, I think.
Oh, that is good.
It was worse here, though. That was concerning.
Yeah, I noticed. Well,
I
I'm
don't
glad.
know what it is about this place. Maybe it is the magics in the area, but
I mean, I thought at first it's just,
Paul was strong here.
yeah. At first I thought it's just, people on an island, they go crazy because they think they're trapped, but there actually is magic there, so what do I know? I know not to think about magic, so
I generally tend to assume that magic can do anything. It tends to work for me.
he's probably best.
It also makes gnomes very terrifying.
Gnomes?
The Lord Keeper at the Vigil.
Oh. Hmm. Not seen many of them.
It's very old and very scary.
Ugh, that is terrifying. Imagine Leslie a monster hunter afraid of gnome.
You have not seen what he can do.
I believe you on that. Surprising I made it out of market at all. Anyway, should not take up your time, although we have nothing but time.
We need to at least get our course corrected.
Yes, perhaps maybe 5 more times. And he
Unless
has,
Amari or Silverlonius have gone already to tell them.
well, probably. All right. Well, suppose we join them.
I suppose, Mayet, are you planning to stay in here to do your ritual?
Yeah. No, I don't know. No, I don't want to set the boat.
Yeah, please.
Alright. Waiting till we get to shore then?
Yeah, let's do that.
It's best. Also, may set up, how you say, signal flare, but we can handle that. Probably.
Well, I think I want to be closer. I think we should wait a day at least.
I think we can do that.
Yeah.
I have not had any visions myself lately. The last one was about whatever was going on the island, and that was very brief.
Right.
Nothing since.
Well, island was something. I'm glad we are off it now. Although, is this not much better?
Marcus is less insane, so that is
True. That is
a
upside.
marked improvement.
Yes. It's true.
Alright, I don't like being in this room for very long, so let's go.
It's a bit cramped, actually.
Yes.
You want exit as the blues from the ocean leave the colored view. You all make your way to the top. And while that was happening, Silverlonius made his way up to Darminicus and Marcus. Ah! There goes my helmsman.
Captain.
Ah!
Captain.
How's the issue today?
She is performing well.
As always.
Yes, yes.
Wonderful.
I believe we are still on our course to tract going
Mm-hmm.
south now.
Yes, we have
You
an
need to
alternate
move up.
1 second.
You need to move it a little west. Head
West.
towards the coast. Indeed.
West. Away from the coast?
No, west is, I think, close to the coast.
Indeed it is. East is that way, and he points to the left.
Okay.
Yeah, Marcus
Yeah.
looks surprised.
Yeah.
Why are we changing course, Captain?
Does Amari correct that?
No, I had it confused. I meant the west. I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I know.
Oh my god.
In all fairness, I get east and west confused all the time. Exactly.
Oh, okay. Well, now
I'm
out of
already
character, I have
another-
no idea what's going on.
I thought maybe like he had it upside down or something. But all right, we get it.
No,
No,
I
checked
forgot.
him on that one. I checked him on that one. To be sure he was holding it the right way.
We were. I just was saying the wrong direction again.
Jesus.
And then Amari concurred with the wrong direction.
Exactly, because I'm playing Amari.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Okay.
Well, in all sense, he's pointing towards the shore, so we'll turn in that direction.
But he said east.
No, well, he's pointing at the shore.
West.
That is
Towards
west.
the shore.
But Captain, why are we changing course?
Piers, bless you. Excuse me, Mayette. she had some weird dream, and
No.
everybody wishes to go that way. Yeah, and some dragon as well.
What?
And I don't remember seeing a dragon the last time I was there, but
Is there dragons there?
there's
There could
dragonborn.
Yes, there's dragons there if there's dragonborn there. Right? Is that how that works?
What does
Not
dragonborn has to do
always.
with dragons?
No, Maya, welcome back. Sorry, I didn't see you there.
Yeah. Yeah, New Haxton.
So we're actually going for the dragon.
No, we're just going to look for signs of a dragon in a town.
Also to get supplies because we are running low on food and water.
That is true,
They
but-
do make a good point.
But I think we have enough to get home.
We only have like 6 days.
Ugh.
We might go on half
Yeah.
rations.
And we're going to need food.
Half rations.
Think of this as a chance to get some of your intelligence.
You stop for a second, start to think. How long are we gonna stay
They
there?
are not long. It is a mostly neutral area, mostly run by mercenaries.
Anyone particular in control?
Not that I remember. I don't exactly know who. Just come in and out, and if you're peaceful, you're peaceful. It's there for trade.
They are mostly unaffiliated with Zorhas, but they would get travelers, so less direct risk.
Well, I like the idea of the scouting. But less of the dragon.
People might know something, and again, we could use supplies.
Very well.
Yeah, we're I'm with you. Marcus.
Alright.
All right. We'll set course then. And then I take the helm and start moving it not too fast, but just slowly shifting it, just to think about everyone else on the bridge. You know what I mean? On the deck, so they won't fly like side by side. So just nice, tightly small turns.
Right. Hold on. I thought I had this. Ouch.
Then Marcus grabs it and flings the wheel.
Just give it a touch, you can handle it.
About 3 people simultaneously.
Oh, Marcus, stop! Let go of it. I had it. You gave it to me. Remember?
I'm sorry.
All right.
You're too soft on her. Need to be more rough.
Oh my god.
Marcus, I'm thinking about the people on this deck right now.
I
Wow.
don't want you thinking about us in that situation.
You hear that? Just give it a tug.
Yeah, no, you guys are able to. Yeah, you guys watch Darminicus control the ship and guide her perfectly towards the shoreline, to where there's no mess, no spurting or stuttering. Excuse me. It continues as as a few hours go by. You all go to your posts and continue travel. But as night starts to befall everything and it's getting darker, how will you guys like to go about watch?
I'll take second watch.
First
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah, like last time. I'll be the last one.
Marcus, you say you take first?
I'll take first.
Alright.
I'll go from second to last.
Alright, I suppose I take first with you, Marcus.
All
Why
right.
not?
All right. Well, good luck, all. I'm gonna get a bit of a nap in before shift starts. Anybody wish to have any booze? Welcome to my cabinet. It's inside on the right, and go to the other side, and then there's some in the drawer. There's some rum. But other than that, check the kitchen as well. Good night.
Charitable. Thank you.
Good night.
He's such a drunk.
Honestly.
Doors just open as he just steps through. Lays in bed.
I imagine you didn't
Doors
find
closed.
any maps down there. Where did he take you?
There is actually a room full of maps down there.
Surprising he has
As
some
well as
maps
some
around
crates.
here.
But we have been all over the ship.
There's the trapdoor.
Hmm.
Oh. Can't believe I missed that.
Yeah, me too.
It's kind of hidden behind the stairs.
Yeah. I've been spending most of my time up here, so
Yeah.
suppose it makes sense.
I guess I'm gonna have to check it out later eventually.
Well, this man is
But
full of
perhaps-
surprises.
Perhaps the Ishwood did not want us to notice it.
Drew, it's been a couple of days.
Yeah, it's fair. I suppose we are strangers.
She's getting to know us.
Hmm.
Aren't you, Eastward?
You hear the cracks and creaks.
Marcus smiles.
And the wave and the flags just start flapping in the air.
Well, this already saved our lives a couple times, so I am thankful.
Indeed. However, I'm going to go get some sleep before my shift.
Hmm.
Good night. Good luck.
Good night, sleep well.
Oh yeah, I do too. So I'm gonna head off.
I will,
Fast forward.
I'm just going to sleep the whole night, if that is okay with everyone. And Amari just closes his book and starts trotting away.
Yeah, right. It's fine.
I'll make it up next time.
It's alright. You human anyway. I have good lookout.
Marcus turns his head slowly towards you. Looks at you.
No offense.
None taken.
After this party is human.
What shift are you on?
Good question.
I don't think anyone's on my shift right now. I had second.
Besides Silverlonius.
I'm on
Yeah, I can-
third.
And go second?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now
And
he
as-
just sits on the stairs, looks out to the ocean.
As the stars begin to shine through the dark waters, and it begins to overlay the sky, you all make a perception check.
Oh yeah.
After a few hours in sailing through, the night air is
Oh.
quiet.
Shit, sorry.
I'm still 13, right?
Nahon, with your 23, you thought you heard something off in the distance, but then you lose track of it and you begin to lose it to the sound of waves.
Like far off in the distance?
Yeah, it was like a thud.
Alright. Just kind of keep an ear out. Head lowered, just trying to focus my hearing, but once it fades. relax a little more.
I like the idea of gathering intel.
Yeah,
Yes.
for the armies.
Yes, absolutely. Whatever we can find. We might not find much in this neutral town.
Yes. Probably not. It is not allied, so
No.
no war there. I hope.
Well, one day, our forces will sweep through these lands and purge it all.
Why is war anyway? This war, I mean,
What it is?
why is it? What? How it's begin? I guess.
I don't know if... I don't remember how it began. I don't even think anybody knows how it began. But this war is important. It is good against evil.
Let's describe dragons that way. I say it seems simple.
Dragons are all evil.
You think so?
That's what I heard.
Hmm.
The stories
From
you
who?
hear about dragons are not... None of them are good. Have you ever heard of a dragon befriending someone and give him food?
I not hear anything about dragon.
You haven't?
Not exactly story in markets. We have many
Well.
other things.
Imagine a creature as big as this ship, with massive wings, flying over a town. With one swoop, burns half of it down.
Why do you
Dragons,
think we do that?
because they're evil.
Hmm.
They terrorize. They subject everyone. If they can.
Some people say the same about me.
Well, you don't have wings. And you're not that big.
True.
No, dragons are different. They're old, and they're wise, and deadly.
If dragon is wise, why would dragon burn down town for no reason?
Well, it's called a fear tactic. You burn down half a town, the other one will subject right away.
Ah.
It's what some armies do. Kill a few, terrorize thousands.
I see. Hmm.
Sometimes it is necessary, though. That's what I used to
Better
believe.
than... Better than all of them die, I suppose, but what if all can live? That's my question.
That's not a reality. People die for various causes. War is one of them that takes the most. But if not war, then there's something else. Diseases, feuds, trickery, dragons. No, we all die. It's just a matter of how you go.
True. And some of you simply die peaceful on bed.
Yeah. Some do. Do you see yourself like
No.
that? Lying peacefully in your bed?
I don't think so. I do not think I have the chance.
Why not?
Well, I suppose I could settle down and try to make it happen. But if I just wait to die, then what's the point of life?
I guess. That just sounds boring, doesn't it?
It does to me. But many disagree, many are happy with their simple way of life.
You feel you have a call.
I used to.
I used to too. Now I'm not sure. I feel like
The-
a boat with no sail just being tossed between the waves. I'm not sure where I belong anymore, to be honest.
I can understand that.
But you belong to this group. I've been with them for a while.
That is only time. Time can say anything.
But still,
Time can be anything from freedom to, how you say, stagnate.
but still,
Time, not means.
you have somewhere to belong to. People that want you.
Perhaps in case of Mayette, but she likes Fred.
I've only been wanted by one. And he's no longer here. He's gone. No one else gave me the feeling that I belong with them somewhere. Not even this group. I know I'm not liked.
These different lifestyles, set of opinion. It seem many of us, like say Darminicus, live in forest with family, but live quiet, alone, until he do not. Not much defined, not much need to define. He live bound to his family, yet free to do what he wish, I think. And he want to stay there with his family.
But yet he found a new one. He might not know it. Because he's busy looking towards what he's searching for. To not really see what he has already got. And you have the same. You have people that care about you. I can see it in their eyes.
I'm not so sure.
Well, then you don't see it either.
Is strange to say, but very strange. But of all the people, I feel perhaps most like you, Marcus.
Like me. How so?
I feel as if I lost my place. Perhaps I never have it. Any idea I ever have of belonging, not a reality. And you, with your master, Marcus, not true reality either, was it?
No, it wasn't.
He's the same in that way. And I see things in ways that others do not. That means difference of opinion. And that is okay. It's a good thing. Also just means I am alone.
Alone.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's how I felt most of my life.
You know, it's,
Striving To get acknowledged by someone who never gave it to me.
On purpose. You realize, yes?
I do.
Hmm.
But still, I never got it. And it leaves this emptiness. At least I had my knighthood and my duty, my discipline. Now I have nothing.
It took a long time, perhaps entire year, for me to fill that hole, so to speak. Not even sure what's this, but
You know more about me than I know about you. You're always talking riddles, and I still don't know anything. Who chased you out of your home?
well, I suppose this is good time. Ishwood is listening, but I think
She can keep a
Ishwood does
secret.
not.
She can keep a secret.
Thank you, by the way, for saving my life. I do appreciate. Well, am I really going to do this?
Yes, we are.
Can you keep secret, Marcus?
Yes, I can.
He stands up, and that kind of, he always kind of had an energy to him, like, always kind of light on his feet, but also light in personality, like he's kind of trying to laugh and keep things easy. But now when he kind of looks at you, his eyes almost seem heavy, which is hard to tell because they're all just one color, but he kind of turns and makes his way slowly up the stairs. And, you know, I always thought I would tell Amari this first, but there is issue now. And I prefer to keep that issue to myself. But I always thought I apologized to him for this. But you, I think you can handle it. Question is, and he kind of like, he isn't meeting your eyes, but in that moment he kind of looks up and he meets them, and he gives you that same piercing stare he gave you while you were chasing him. Can you keep this secret, Marcus?
You see, his face is very serious. He looks at you. Yes, I can. I promise you. On my honor.
Honest to you, I barely know the meaning. They say there is honor among thieves, but is only half true. I like to think maybe I have some, but truth is I do not. And he kind of leans down and almost like doubled over, he takes the hem of his pants and he rolls it up. And as you watch, his legs, there's something off about them. And as he pulls them up, you see misshapen skin, much redder than, although it would seem impossible. His skin is almost redder, more agitated than, the skin he often shows you. And at a certain point, he stops holding it up and just pulls it up to the knee. And you see his entire leg absolutely covered with horrifying burn scars. And the misshapen skin seems to have almost, it might be just your imagination, but it almost seems to have shaped itself almost into serpentine shapes that seem to just writhe their way up its leg and disappear into the rest of the pants.
He tries not to look shocked, and still holds his stern face. And now looks at you.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, go ahead.
What do I roll?
You have to roll a deception.
I'm not trying to deceive.
Then you can go ahead and express like
Okay.
what he sees within.
So
Like
you
what?
Yeah.
Hold on. What are you trying to find out?
Just his general reaction, whether he seems surprised or truly isn't. That kind
Oh no, he's surprised. He did not expect that, and he felt. You can see like a glimpse of he felt sorry for you, but he tried not to like over exaggerate it. Like, oh my god, you're gonna die or something.
Yeah.
He's tried to be like professional and lets you keep talking.
No, he did.
I don't know if I explained it good enough.
I think it's good enough. He just kind of looks to you, and he kind of like upon seeing your expression, it kind of gives like a growing smile. It isn't especially like gentle or kind the way it sometimes is, or it isn't like a smirk, but it's a knowing look. He knows what he looks like, and he knows how you might see him. He doesn't say anything.
Who did this to you?
He rolls the pants back down and kind of just messes with them a little bit to kind of put them back in the state where they're, his clothes, maybe you haven't noticed before, but his clothes are generally baggy enough to the point that they don't stick to the skin at all. And, maybe that's by design. And, he kind of straightens up once that's covered. And he takes hold of his shirt and kind of pulls it up. And you see that, even on his hip, some of the burn scar still seems to it's a little less at that point, but there still seems to be some of it before kind of like reaching almost his stomach before fading. And he puts it back down and he says, and he kind of gives that same smile. Are you ready for the worst part?
Tell me who did this. And he looks like he got some anger in his eyes now, like slight. Like he's yeah, I don't know how to explain this. But
like he wants retribution kind of thing.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of just smiles and shrugs. My own family.
Why?
See, that is where we get to complicated part. And he moves closer and just kind of like leans up against the railing. What do you know of the gods, Marcus?
Not
Not
much.
a religious man, are you?
No, I wouldn't say I am.
Well, what I do know of the gods is there are many types, embodiments of things, so I hear. Nicodranis give me a lot of insight into the gods and what they truly are. Well, is not like Mayet. I am not like Mayet. My family is all Tiefling. Or as we say there in my village, Hellblood. I learned not to say that here, because he's, how you say, slur. But that is simply what we are. I not know why exactly, but my village wants Redemption.
For what?
I had sins of our fathers, Bonkies.
So you're paying for your
Yeah.
father's sins.
My father was protective man, but flawed in the end. Stubborn in the wrong way. He thought he knew the right way for many things, as did the village and the altar. I had different idea. Dangerous idea. Toxic. I had the idea that things were not the way they seem. And I suffer. My own room, I suppose. My bedroom. Not have much. We not have much in general. But I not have much of anything. And there were times when I would speak out, and my father would lock me in the room for hours. Perhaps even a day. And where that would break most people. I found peace. Quiet. In my mind. So, yes, I suffer for the sins of my father. I suffer for my own sins as well. My curse is not just go to hell when I die, like I say. That is effect for what I have done. Instead of they break me, I broke them.
You killed them all.
No, not quite. But I did break their hearts, break their face. I think, I hope. But part of me I do not hope that they still live their own life, happy and peaceful and ignorant of all that lives out here. They were afraid of the outside world, afraid of everything. I had no fear. I still do not. Nothing can break me. And you know what bothers me?
What?
I still do not know why.
Courage?
No such thing. Think about it, Marcus. I am Hellblood, yes, but I am just village. No reason why I should have other insight or other thought. I have not seen anything else. But I have fought and killed and stabbed and slaughtered. I have destroy. I have thief. I not feel bad about it. What can I be but a monster?
He's looking very serious at you and you have his full attention. You think because your skin looks like this, or the marks, that this is what makes you a monster.
No. Is what I have done. When, more importantly, perhaps you do worse, yes. Perhaps Lesia do worse. Who knows?
So why would you
If
feel so bad about it?
his contradiction, his understanding of myself. I not feel bad for what I have done. If anything, it feels good. I like it. I like everything about it. being out here is not just that I'm happy. I am excited. I look forward to tomorrow. Because it's just new change, new possibility. What is not as important as what can be.
Shaping the
Every
future.
day I wait. Exactly.
Not everyone is made to sit at home, die peacefully. Guess you're one of them. No matter where you're from, some people are just different.
And I am very different.
Maybe that's not a
Issue
bad thing.
is, perhaps, bad thing is that I enjoy hurt my own family. I like it. And I hope they get hurt. I hope they feel the pain and suffer the way I have. I wish for him to know how much I have hurt. Maybe I would even put him on the flames myself.
But that is your
I'm not
pain.
sure.
Would that make it all go away?
Probably not. No, it would.
Then what's the point?
There is no point. Does not change the earth. Does not change. The hair's blood within me. Maybe that is where it comes from.
I've seen men with normal skin, normal looks, no marks, but they're true monsters from the inside.
Yes, they are. Do you know I am not one of them?
I know. I've been wrong about many things. I know that I have been more a monster than you have ever been. I was the one trying to kill you, remember?
True. But remember, I am the one who won that fight.
Oh, you did not.
I did. Come
I
on.
believe you didn't.
Well.
Another
Difference of
second. Just
opinion.
another second. If you just gave me another... you just start laughing. Well, I'm glad you won that fight.
I do hope that's feeling less. Because truth is, even without the stone, every day is different. Every day I am different. I'm okay with that, but...
Have you
Well.
ever thought about that you overthink stuff? Just
Of
kill
course
and
I do.
forget. It's much easier.
It's easy pass, though. Forget is how my family do. I'm not my family.
You're gonna carry all that in your head. You might as well... It will explode one day.
Is better than not have anything in there at all.
True that.
I mean, I hate to use you as example, Marcus, but...
Oh, don't go there. Oh, don't go there. I believe...
Alright.
No.
No.
Thank you for sharing.
You can have... Yes. I am... Well, cannot say I'm happy to. But... it's happened.
Well, I was kind of looking for my own answers in your story. You're right, it does sound familiar. One day I'm gonna kill
But
Buckus. And it will
and
not
I
make
would
it...
happily help you.
And like you said, it will not make it go away. But it's dissatisfying.
Yes. And sometimes is all that matters. Sometimes.
And I'll happily help you kill your family.
It is not my family I wish to kill, in fact. Is one man, specifically. The elder.
The elder.
Man has been alive for as long as I can remember, which is not crazy because I am 21, 22? Not really counting. But he is, how do you say? Very bad example, but fuck it. Think of a cult, yes?
Hmm.
He is top of it.
The head of the
He
snake.
is head of religion. Head of redemption. He is... there is word in my mother tongue that you call infernal, which is... translation is prophet. That is what I call him. Because he claimed to have seen our God. I have never seen this God.
He might lie.
Not me. Yes, probably. I think he is crazy. But does that not mean God does not exist? I just do not know if the God exists. Or if just complete lie.
I don't
I
know.
have no idea.
I have not looked much into the gods.
Hmm.
For me, they were just there. Because people say they're there. I don't know if they are. And who cares? They have their life, we have ours.
Hmm.
I will make you two promises now. I will never share that secret with anyone. The second is, when this is over, I'll go with you and kill the elder.
You really mean that?
Yes, I do.
That is what I see in you, Marcus. Is bad action, perhaps even bad words, but your intention, your heart, even after all this, you still have that loyalty, that desire for friendship and honesty. It's not a bad thing. I think perhaps one day you learn enough of the world, you become a greater person. Whereas I not see myself anywhere good.
You were the one that picked me up when everybody was spitting on me. Remember that. My own
I do.
people was laughing at me laying in the ground. And you, as the monster, came and helped me up. So who's the true monster? Who is truly loyal? Maybe I learned it from you, from that particular action.
But perhaps it's just what I wish to show you, Marcus. How you know I am not lying. That I make all this. That I deceive and not act like the elder I speak of. Can you be sure?
I don't believe that you are lying. And he gives you like a very deep stare. No, you're not lying. The Hoonhill blood. Not now.
Very well.
Let's go wake the others.
Well, it's time already.
I suppose so. Besides, you can use your beauty sleep. Gives you a smirk and gives you a clap on the shoulder.
You know, Marcus, I hear people sweat from their eyeballs in desert.
No, that is not possible. That's...
Eh,
Is it tears?
people have said that, but honestly, I still think it's sweat from the eyeball. I not do it because, you know.
That doesn't sound logical. I mean, how would sweat come out of the eyes?
Sweat eyeball have juice, yeah?
Yeah, that's
Is
called
what?
crying. It's different.
Maybe.
No?
You
I
both
believe.
begin to hear some rustling, and then doors open at the bottom of the both of you. Some stumbling begins to go on.
I swear to God if you heard that. Hey, Captain.
The drunk is up. Captain?
He takes a swig, a massive swig. Ah. No! Goodness, yeah, you are still here. I thought there would be
Oh,
new folk here.
it is that time. Okay.
We are on our way to wake them up. Are you gonna take the helm?
Indeed. Someone has to.
Very well, Captain. The helm is yours.
He gives a nod. Good night, gentlemen. Good night. Drink before you go to sleep.
No, I'm alright. Thank you.
More drink for me when I wake up.
But you're not going to sleep now, Captain.
I'm awake now, so I drink.
Alright.
God. This is so funny.
Not really. He's steering the ship.
Well, yes, but he's used to it.
Well, she's steering itself, honestly. She is actually alive.
True. Probably the case.
As we walk down the stairs, he like put his hand on your shoulder and lets you go first.
Kind of look at you and nod. And yeah, he'll head down.
Oh, further down. Who was it?
Alright.
Shift was it?
You guys
It was Lycia
go.
and
Sia and Mayette.
Mayette. Okay.
And before the both of you go up, we'll go ahead and call a quick break.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
We'll be gone for about 15 minutes, everybody. And we'll be back shortly.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, yes. Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome back. And we continue with Nahon and Marcus waking up Mayette and Lesia for their shift. So,
Mayette,
Yeah.
are you
What?
up?
Sure.
She's gonna roll back over.
Mayette.
Is what
It's-
time?
Lucia's eyes snapped open as soon as Marcus said something.
Hey there, morning. Again.
Hello.
Your shift starts now.
Did anything happen that we need to know about?
No, it was quiet. I heard something early on, but did not happen.
Alright. It only happened the once.
Yeah, just once, and very far away as well. I think we are okay.
Did it sound like anything, or
Like flapping of wings, but
that
not.
could be a lot of things?
Yeah, exactly.
If you didn't hear it since.
Could have been the
No.
waves.
It was not the waves, but it faded into waves.
Come on, Mayette. You need to get up now.
All right, I'm getting up. You said there was wings outside.
No, there was nothing.
Not anymore.
Oh. Okay. All right. Come on, Lesia. Let's go.
Alright,
Let's
and then I
go.
head up.
Boy.
Do you still have your armor on?
Yes,
Why?
it's comfortable.
Oh,
Oh, if you do
I don't
sleep
know.
with your armor on, you don't really get the full benefits. So like everybody technically has to take their armor off, you know.
Yeah.
Remember we have that rule.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
You can only sleep in light armor.
Yeah.
yeah.
He started to take it off and put it down on the floor. Cling, clang, cling.
And like glances over to Mari and Dominicus to make sure they're not woken up.
Alright, just snores.
And he takes a chair and sits on it, and then closes his eyes.
Kind of like looks at him, looks between like the two like hammocks between Mayetz and Lesia, and just shrugs and decides that Lesia shouldn't be pissed off at him anymore. So he's gonna Mayetz.
Alright, I guess we're rolling.
Yes, go ahead.
Excuse me. Well,
Alright.
Almost at 20.
So the both of you both begin to hear a few more thuds off into the distance. Then they disappear.
Are they coming from like toward the shore or away from the shore?
Turn towards the shore in front of you. But it sounds still pretty far away. And you know it as like the thuds have gotten a little louder. You know them to be cannon fire.
Sounds like cannons. Should let Silverlonius know.
yeah, definitely. We want to. Don't know if we want to get all the lights out too.
Captain,
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you could hear it, but there's cannon fire coming in that direction, and I point toward where I'm hearing it coming from.
Towards the front of the ship, and he looks over and pulls out his spyglass. Do not seem to see anything. Take a look. But I do begin to hear something as the thuds just start to get louder and louder. You may look through the spyglass, Lesia, and get a perception roll with advantage.
Here we go.
Wow.
There's the nat 20.
Nice.
Ah, perfect.
And it was a nat 19 on the other roll.
You look out and you can see it's probably about like a few miles away, a good distance. You see a ship, just this dark ship with purple sails, and like kind of like some bits and parts of it had like this strange dark chitinous armor to it, blasting cannons both sides against two different ships. And you can see that they're both firing towards the center of the dark ship as the three of them are battling out. But then you see this wide explosion go off in the center, the dark one, and then it carries off. And then you see the other two ships just boom, boom, blow up and start getting caught up in the waves.
I see a ship with dark chitinous armor and purple sails. It absolutely destroyed 2 ships that were fighting with it.
Goodness. Let me at you,
That
you and
sounds
Silverlonius, and let's see, you also heard the explosion as well now.
created some sort of explosion that took both of them out. Have you heard of anything like this at all?
No. Is it coming towards us?
Was it heading our way or the other way?
It was, they were ahead of you, and it looked, the black ship was heading like kind of in the direction that you were, and then the other 2 were heading opposite, coming towards you.
The ship is heading the same way we are. The other 2 ships were heading toward us.
Hmm.
Don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah.
Have you heard of any
Blew up, then it doesn't matter now.
and
Good.
sails?
Purple sails, could be Johasian, could be some other strange revelry pirates. Not much I know. These shores are unknown to me. Usually stay on the western side. The eastern ends are more treacherous.
We should approach with caution, I think.
Will do. But if they blew each other up, you should look for stragglers.
The dark ship still is around.
You saw that one blow up the center. Or that one was in the center. That one blew up first and then caught the other 2 and blew up.
Oh, I thought there was an explosion that came from the ship that took out the other 2, but the remained intact. Sorry.
No.
They all sank.
They're all sank.
Oh, okay. Well, they all sank, so yes, the conflict is over. But we don't know who they were,
We can
or if
find
there
out.
are more.
Look for stragglers, maybe. We'll pass by if they're ahead. And
Don't know what would survive that.
the ship begins to rock with the waves as it sails on. You guys eke closer and closer, getting almost parallel to where it was. You guys now see bits and pieces of the ships just scattered about, and part of one of almost like an ordinary ship, just half of it blown up off. Kind of like the front part of it is just halfway out of the water, pointing up, sinking down into it. But make a perception check as you guys are passing by.
And my luck has run out.
Go ahead. Doing something? Perception. 19.
All right.
Yours is consistent.
Man,
It is.
you actually see you both begin to see bodies float above the waters of the where the explosions happened.
Okay.
And as you see scattered bits of the ships just float about and like sails combined with it, you see dark elves and humans and elves and dwarves, different armors and like kind of different cultures floating about. But then you see someone floating on top of a board, just sprawled on the front of it. You see just this long silver-haired dark elf woman just lying there, floating out of the water, like head above it, able breathing.
Just to clarify, everyone else is dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks to be dead.
Dead.
Yeah. Can we? There's someone in the water over there. Can we try to fish her out?
Someone in the water.
Well-
Where?
Point. Over there, just kind of floating.
How far away are they from our boat?
The bodies begin to start coming in, and they're drifting about 30 feet away. But the person on the board is getting closer to about 25 feet.
Are they conscious or no?
Everybody is floating around as they look to be unconscious.
Okay. I have some rope, but I think one of us will have to go down there and get them. I suppose I could do it.
If you want to, or I can go.
It's probably better if I go.
All right. If you find any, Ugh. You're gonna hate it. If you find any like bones or anything floating, bring me those. We can figure out how these people died.
I'll see what I can do. Though I assume it was the explosion.
Yeah, but we might be able to figure out what happened or what they were fighting about.
Hopefully this one would be able to tell us, but we'll find out. Alright, so I guess I'm going to make sure the rope is secure around myself before going into the water, and then it's secured to the ishwood as well, so I don't, drown.
Silverlonius is gonna pat you on your shoulder. He's gonna cast. Give me a moment. Ooh. He's gonna cast water breathing.
Can I tell what that did?
When he taps you on the shoulder, you feel normal. And then he says to you, "You won't have any troubles now. Just go ahead and do the swimming. We'll keep an eye on the rope."
Alright. She's the only one, correct? Everyone else is dead.
From what I could tell, yeah. How many people are? Is it like a lot of people?
Yeah, there's about 20 bodies just scattered around.
Oh,
And the one that is floating on the board is this dark elf woman with the silver hair.
I detach my cloak real quick and hand it over to my aunt. Hold on to this.
Yeah, don't want that to weigh you down.
And then I kind of get up on the railing and dive into the water. Start making my way over to her.
You dive into the waters, and it is cold. really cold. Not freezing, but cold to the, like a brisk. You swim over. It doesn't take you long to get over near the board. You grab onto it. It kind of like tilts over the woman for a second. She seems unconscious.
All right.
But you hear her breathing.
All right. I'm gonna do my best to get a good hold of her and start making my way back.
You start making your way back, grabbing a hold of her, and swimming back. Mr. Melonius is pulling you in, so go ahead and make an athletics with advantage now.
Another net 20. All right.
You easily swim and climb over the railing, carrying the woman over and plop her down to the side.
Hopefully this does not end up getting us all killed, but here she is. Might do. I'll take that back and I'll get the cloak. Can you check?
Give me just a second here. I'm gonna look out under the water and it might hurt me a lot. I'm gonna cast Murmurs of the Restless on all the dead people.
Oh,
Members of the wrestling. Oh god. Okay, unnatural. Okay, hold on.
They were in explosion, so naturally they died.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's hilarious. So, you are... Okay, go ahead and make an intelligence roll.
Oh.
All right, yeah, you pass.
Barely.
You begin to feel the feelings of rage and anger and fear. But for the most part, you feel almost a hatred about everybody.
I don't think this was a random attack. This woman here, she should know more, but people were fighting each other for a reason. I don't think it was pirates. Oh. Does she is breathing, yes?
Yeah, she's breathing. And she has a necklace wrapped around, but most of it is tucked in the breastplate of her armor. But you can see the chain of it is being exposed along her neck. It's silver.
Does it look familiar at all?
You can kind of grab it and pull it out to see it all if you want.
Something wrapped around her
Most of
neck.
it.
What's that wrapped around her neck?
A necklace? I think. I'll take a closer look. I'm also ready for her to wake up at any moment and try to attack.
I'm like, I might have to do something.
I'm gonna start dragging her more toward, like, over here, actually, just so we have some space.
You drag her over and
Gently.
place her down.
Yeah,
And
I
Silver
will-
Lonia gets on the standby and has his pistol at ready. Not ready, but like he's just like leaning down on it on his side. And once you walk over and you grab the necklace and start removing it from the breastplate, you notice
I'm not
it's
trying to remove it, just
you know,
kind of.
yeah, just kind of like make it visible. You place it on a chest, You can see it's this strange, metallic, clear, dodecahedron, like kind of object, and it doesn't have anything on it other than this. There's no like crystal within the wrapping. It's just this metal kind of spatial thing, spatial, like, I guess, idol. And it's about as big as say, a golf ball.
Interesting. Haven't seen anything like this before.
Should we try to? You guys should try to wake her up.
Check her over, make sure she's okay.
She does look like a dark elf, correct?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
she is a dark elf. She has these strange circular tattoos around her neck, and then that goes down to her shoulder.
Really, a lot of dark. Read a bit. Yeah, I hope like she doesn't try to attack us or anything. No.
We'll find out. She was just in a fight, so chances are good. She will be used when she wakes.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on the random lady.
Okay. How much do you heal her? But 12. All
Well.
right. You put your hand over, kind of wave it, and as your hand glows this strange purple and bounces, she wakes up.
At least
Kind of shocked. Who are you?
we were traveling through. We saw the wreckage and noticed you are alive.
What? Who do you represent? What nation? What
None
is
from
this?
Nation. I don't.
Yeah, it's a part of a nation.
I don't really represent any nation. I don't think. What about you? I've read a little bit about dark elves, but I've never seen one.
What do you mean? I wish. Where am I?
Not far from the wreckage. We just passed through.
Yeah, you were kind of the only one. We pulled you out of the water. There was we heard an explosion and then just bodies everywhere.
She gets up and runs over to the side of the railing and looks out and just kind of gasps.
There's no one, just you. Probably 30 or more just gone.
Sorry.
We almost had them. Blasted.
Them who?
I am from Jorhas. I am part of the Navy there. My den and I are responsible for the seas. I was first mate to a ship there. We were trying to establish territory. That's all I would say from here. If you are not from anywhere else, and if you are not from the Empire, but you are all strangers. She looks at everybody.
Were you headed somewhere, or should we just drop you off where we are heading?
Where are you heading?
It's a place called New Haxon. Have you heard of it?
Dad wouldn't want to be dropped off there. I'd rather die.
Why?
I'm not going to explain.
Right? Unfortunately, that is where we are heading.
Look, why don't you just... Once I get to Nahaxon, I just require a cloak, and that's all. I can find my own way.
That could be managed, I think.
Why you troubles in New Haxon? I don't think the Empire controls it. In this time of war, they've been searching anyone that they deem suspicious, and I do not wish to be deemed suspicious.
Just to excuse male counterpart to like eye him. I think helping us travel a little bit. Not very significant. Is she eyeing this man?
No, she's just
Curious.
afraid of everybody right now. Not afraid, but like unknowing. Like she just is
Um,
skeptic.
where did you come from, or do you need to go anywhere specific? Like, what was all that big ship fighting about? I've never seen that before.
Just what I would say of war.
That's war? Awful.
New Haxon.
Is that a
What-
good place? Is that a bad place?
Depends on the folk. What are you all trying to do in New Haxon?
Supplies.
Need like food and stuff.
Supplies. Folk don't normally go to New Haxon for supplies.
Don't have a lot of choices at the moment.
So be it. I am still in your debt for you all saving me. I will stay and help and try to repay the honor.
Okay, well, I mean, as long as you're stuck here, guess we should get to know each other. What is your name?
Ninvessa Darkmoon.
DM.
I can try to spell.
You'll see right here. You should see our token.
Okay, thank you. For note keeping purposes.
Mm,
Maya,
Yeah,
can I talk to you for just a moment? Sorry.
yeah. Excuse us for a second. Nice. What's up?
Marcus is not going to be happy with us.
I hope she kills me. She's cool looking. But
I think that is besides the point.
she's
The problem thing to happen.
the last thing we need to see is, a conflict. I mean, she might be the only person here who could really help us. We have no idea where we are or where we're going.
She will either try to capture him or kill him, and likewise the
Going to
same.
try.
Try to interrogate. Shit. Do you think we can disguise her?
You might just attack her because she is a dark elf.
It's true. I don't know.
We might have to ask her if she can do something like that.
Shit. Yeah.
Alright, sorry about that. Invesa, was it?
Yes. Yes.
Although most of us don't really have any affiliation, we are a mixed crew, as it were. Do you have any way to disguise yourself? I guess not if you needed the cloak.
No, I don't normally have to disguise myself in my position.
An issue. I personally have no investment in any of this, but some will.
I can handle myself.
That's
Ah,
what we're afraid of. We really don't want any more issues along the boat.
consider her a guest. If she's
Yes.
a guest, she's under my protection and the Ishwood's protection. So as long as I say so.
I guess that is one issue handled, but
However, the one thing we need to know is if she can be trusted. Can you? You're not going to stab us in the back, are you? I have no weapons to stab. I just wish to go home. I wish nothing else. Yeah, go ahead.
Where is your home?
To the west, the northwest. No, you don't read anything. She's tough cookie to read.
Any specific place northwest or?
The city of Jorahas.
Oh,
um,
I also have family that hail in Gordranas. Further north.
Nicodranas, you say?
Gordranas.
Oh, Gordranas. Oh. Sorry. Should probably leave that part out.
does she
I'm
have
sh-
any like markings on her or anything that might identify her?
She has tattoos on her neck of circles, dark circles. They're like, there's 3. And they get wider as they get smaller. Or as they get closer, like in. So like the first outer circle's thin, second circle's a little wider, and the third circle's like a solid one.
I'm just trying to avoid any fighting on the ship. We've had a rough month, basically. And I would like to avoid any more hassle.
I wish to start any. I don't wish to start any.
What do you intend to do when we get to New Hax?
Try to blend in and escape. New Haxon is not welcome to my kind very easily. There are some dark elves around, but like I said, I ask questions and things. And as you guys can see, I am an Easterling. I'm also.
You might
I've
have
read
to
that-
do a lot of lying.
I've read about dark elves. Are you a how do I ask this without offending you? Um, are you a is your mind oh, please don't kill me. Is your mind free? Like you're not like, a slave, are you?
What do you mean by this? I am very confused.
Well,
Slave.
I've done a lot of stupid reading about books and crap and how if we find dark elves, you're supposed to enslave them because they're servants of the spider goddess and all that crap. I don't believe half of it, but I've never, met a dark elf and I've read about them. Are you like one of those that can like turn into a spider and do cool things?
No.
I think most of that is made up.
We hail from the line of dark elves that have split from Loth, the
Oh,
Spider Queen, who has indeed, in fact, done such things, and we resurfaced after the calamity. We worship the Luxon. The Luxon brings the light.
That and I kind of point to the necklace.
wow.
Yes, this is a little memorabilia, but it is of the Luxon.
You spell that?
Luxon, I think.
So
Yes.
Interesting. I must get back to the helm, though.
wait, Marcus is really not going to be okay with any of this.
Who is this Marcus person?
Oh,
A former knight, I suppose.
yeah. A former. Yeah, that's the only way I can really describe him.
Knight.
But he has some beliefs, shall we say.
He doesn't like, well, secretly, I think he's a racist. But
He
don't
has
tell
heard
him I-
lots of things and he tends to believe them. He's getting better, but it is.
Yeah, I think seeing a new person on the ship, might scare him a little.
He is purple. I also heard nothing good about your race.
Well, if you all wouldn't mind, if I could have something to defend myself, I would be much happier being here then.
Well,
Unfortunately, I think that might just make it worse.
don't worry. I'll keep you safe. Don't worry.
My aunt can kind of terrifies him, so that will help.
Also, she's got cool tattoos. I want them.
Kind of not the point.
Hey, question for you, since you're from this area, are there any more towns around? Like, older towns?
There is a town named Rothold.
Yeah, what's that place like?
And that place is it's what you would call a denizen's home. To some, those who are from the Empire, it's what you all look like you are from, especially from your garb, the two of you. But it holds people like me and other creatures, those that we call hallowed ones and goblins and other creatures, minotaurs, hobgoblins, humans, a few different creatures and live harmoniously as best as they can.
Hallowed ones.
What's a hollowed one?
The hallowed ones are tough to explain.
Not familiar.
Give me a second. Ah! I thought I had it right here. Hold on.
Regardless, I think we should leave all talk of your affiliation out of.
She gives a nod.
Oh, do you need like some clothes or anything? Like we just pulled you out to the water. You're probably like freezing.
I'm a little cold, but I am used to it.
I don't think I have any spare clothes myself.
Oh, I've got the spare.
Of course you do. Yes, of course you do.
Why wouldn't I? I mean, like obviously. Spares.
So the best way I can explain the hollow ones when it comes to my memory is that they are beings whose souls have left for the afterlife, but yet bodies they have still remain, and they have fragments of their former selves around them.
That weird. I didn't know it's even possible.
I have not heard of any sort of thing myself either.
They are common around here. There is, might be a few in New Haxon. But, like I said, they don't like those kind of folk as much.
Well, suppose I should grab you some clothes. Are you hungry?
She just gives a nod.
We don't have much left. It's kind of why we're getting supplies, but we have enough.
Play a prank on Mark.
Please do not.
Fun hater!
More, I'm trying to stop him from flying off the handle again.
I'm gonna have her lay down holding a rose over her, pretend she's dead. I know.
I'm out for tricks.
Oh, yeah. This ship is boring, and I've been to hell. Hell is much more fun. Yeah. Never mind. Oh, anyway. Do you want me to like wake the rest up, or?
Perhaps we should ease them in gradually.
Okay.
I wish to eat and then sleep if I can.
Yep. I'm gonna go down and find Nahon. And I'm gonna walk over to Nahon. And I'm gonna start just poking him quietly. Like eyes right in his face.
His eyes open.
Then I'm just gonna do like the come with me thing. Like I'm gonna try to like creep back upstairs quietly.
Glance
Big Red,
around.
Marcus is sleeping on a chair.
You sleep on a chair, it's rocking.
Well, he did fall a few times.
There. Be like,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna bring the food and a change of clothes.
I'm gonna straighten out his clothes before getting getting up and following my aunt.
I'm gonna be like, this is like my best friend, so I want you to meet him.
Oh,
One of
who's
my-
this?
Oh, we pulled her from the water. Her name is Nevessa.
Hmm.
She's super cool and really pretty, and has a bunch of cool tattoos. And she knows the local area, and she's gonna keep like rambling until she. Oh, sorry.
Not used to being treated this way.
She
Uh.
we found her on shipwreck, basically. But
Uh.
we're worried about you know.
All right. What kind of ship,
It was like a.
if I can ask?
Well, there were 3 ships, and one. Leslie, it wasn't one like a black one that you said exploded.
Yes.
That's when you see the Nevensa kind of like look over to Lesia when Mayette said that.
Yes. We heard cannon fire in the distance, and I looked through a spyglass. I saw it happen.
I see. War between ships then.
Yes, the one with the black armor and purple sails. There was an explosion that came from it.
Is that your
I
ship,
don't know.
Ninvesa?
Yeah. Yes.
Alright.
I'm just going to stage a guess, and I not mean to push, but you may be from Jorhouses.
Parts.
Hence our worry.
I see. Well, I do not mind myself.
I did not think you would.
No.
That's kind of why we brought you up here.
I don't
Amari
think Terminus would care either. It's
Yeah.
just Marcus.
Maybe
It seems
Amari.
that person doesn't mind up there either. That is the only reason. The only reason why I share this information is because seems very interesting, and I honestly feel that, in some strange matter, that the truth would actually help me here. I just wish to return home. I have no quarrels with any other folks of the Empire that ever wish intended harm.
Indeed, so we're just planning to drop her off when we reach the shore, and
I
she
see.
will go on her own way.
Sounds easy enough. You will survive this place?
New Haxon is hard, but I think I can make it.
Alright. Can I make an insight check on her? Just kind of looking her over to see, 1, if she's telling the truth, and 2, if she has any weapons on her that she's not telling us about.
To inspect her for weapons, you'd probably have to pat her down.
Alrighty.
But for
Lying.
for that, that's investigation, and for lying, go ahead and roll insight.
I'll just do the insight. Moment.
Right. You can see on her eyes and her face, she has this sense of fear and worry behind her kind of like this stoic attitude.
Right. Which tells me she's military.
And yes, she tries to have this kind of stature as she's shivering, but you can sense a lot of fear coming from her and a lot of worry. Especially when she was the last thing she said.
Well, if what you say is true and we have no issue, then I think you will be safe.
I think it's best to say you stay close to the truth. That we found you shipwrecked, and your ship was attacked. You just want to go home.
Good plan.
Honesty is best, at least around us.
Just leave some things out.
She gives a nod.
I do not like to deceive this way, but sometimes it's necessary.
It is also what I don't wish to do as well. I'm not good at that. I'm only good at doing my job.
Right.
I understand that.
Well, if you speak the truth, then I am very certain we will have no problem. So can I just? You are military, aren't you?
She gives this kind of like hesitant nod.
It's okay. I do not care, but I just wish to make sure you do not have any weapon on you.
I do not. You do not have. You don't have to worry.
I prefer to check myself, if you do not mind.
She gets apprehensive, but then just kind of calms and stretches her arms out.
Thank you.
Well, there's totally a dagger in the common.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so I'll, since my intelligence isn't that high, someone help me. I will kind of just, very standard kind of patting down. Yeah. Ow. So, someone help me. I would like to roll with advantage.
I will make sure that it's nothing, no offense, no. But
Oh.
that's me providing help.
Fair enough. Hey.
You start patting her down, and then Lesia, you find kind of like right on her inner thigh this long dagger, and you pull it out.
There we are. That is important.
She looks over and says to you, I almost thought I could get away with that just a bit.
You did it back when we land. Is that okay?
But if you say that there's all these dangerous things, now I feel more inclined to use my other tricks, and I don't wish to do that.
We all have
We
our own.
will make sure that no harm comes to you.
Trust me, when, well, Mayat, you will keep her safe, yeah? You like her?
Yeah, keep her safe.
Yeah,
She's
that's
also
all.
under the ship's protection,
Oh,
the captain's.
well, that is double good, I suppose. Yeah, no, you will be okay.
She is considered the guest.
And once we get back to, we are still going to the town, yes?
Yeah.
All right.
My word, I will give this back.
We just wish to, as you do, minimize damage to ourselves. That is it. Is that simple?
She gives a nod.
All right. I kind of back away, let her straighten
We are
herself
not
out.
too far away, so it won't be a long trip.
Yeah, what is it, like a day at most? Wait, no,
you-
that is until we
How
get to the
close are
shore.
we?
That day.
Not a day, yes.
You have you have this night that will end, and then you have a whole full day.
Actually, if she stays in the map room, he doesn't know where that is.
What?
Oh wait, we told them, never mind.
Unlikely anybody will go down there in the next day, but maybe.
That is an option.
I prefer not to hide this from the others completely, because if they do catch...
Oh yeah, that is probably asking for trouble.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to come up with possible ideas.
Yeah.
Throwing things out there. See if anything sounds good. But I think our best bet is to just say we found her shipwrecked, which is true.
Yes. Fair enough, I do agree. I do think honesty is best, but I also think Complete honesty may cause problem as usual.
It always does.
Most people, yes.
Oh, it's-
I don't want anyone to die.
should we
Yes.
go wake up the others?
We still have another shift on watch, actually, to go.
Kind of like reaches over and like tries to wrestle at Frink in his neck.
Oh yeah, Nahon, you should probably go back to bed.
Yeah, I was just thinking this.
I could try to power through, but
Not the best.
Who's next?
Dominicus.
Mari said he would sleep, but I mean the captain is up.
The captain is up for now, but we don't know how long.
Drunk bastard.
Should we hide her until everyone's fully awake?
No, bad idea.
No. Actually, hold on. Captain,
There, yes.
does this ship have any sort of infirmary?
No, sadly.
Right, there goes that idea. Never mind. I'm gonna head back. Well, was
You'll
wondering
have
if there's an infirmary to have her rested, I suppose.
We do
That
have
would
a
be good.
brig. I mean, it's not exactly the nicest, but it's a brig.
We can
That's
make infirmary.
That might give the wrong impression.
I can just sleep on the ship somewhere in the corner. It's not like I have not done that before. I appreciate it all.
Not used to be in this situation.
She just shakes her head. I'm not used to this at all. Kind of sinks over. She'll just sink behind underneath the stairs. Just curl up and try to get some sleep there.
I can wake Dominicus when I go back down. You can introduce him to her, and hopefully I will be awake in time to guide Marcus. Sound like I do not think Amari will do anything. Not the type.
I hope not.
Ah,
He is Empire, but also very
I mean,
pacifist usually.
I live there, but the whole
True.
war thing I could care less about.
That is true. People and their beliefs. I think we'll be okay.
My focus is on other issues.
True.
Things that also don't care about the war. Or seek to capitalize on it.
Yeah, this is the worst, is it not? Anyway, I am falling asleep on my feet, so
Yep. okay, yeah, that's I'll go wake up Dominicus.
yeah. Alright, so I'll turn around and go right back. Alessia still has the dagger, right?
Yes, I have it.
Alright. Let her do with it what she will.
Okay. As you guys head and make your way back to wake up Dominicus. I'm sorry, this is where we'll have to end it tonight, guys. It's getting late. But we will start right away with you, Dominicus. I'm so sorry, buddy. We didn't
Is it
get,
my
we didn't get our Dominicus time. No.
I'm excited to see what happens with Ninvest and Dominicus.
Thank you everyone for listening. It was
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
everything,
everybody.
of course, absolutely went totally as planned.
It's gonna go
As it
totally
always
as planned.
Oh my god.
Especially what just happened. That's definitely
Marcus, leave your sword here. We can go upstairs first.
Oh man.
Events
yeah,
keep
so-
happening. Light on Marcus.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for watching, listening, everything.
Thank
See
you.
you again next week.
And our YouTube channel if you want to see any of our previous sessions.
Oh yeah, you should definitely check those out. They're cool. Every one of them.
I turned into a werewolf in like 2 of them.
Literally 2 of them.
Literally 2.
All
I'll see
right.
if that happens tomorrow.
Take care, boys and girls, and we see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.